I'm writing because when I telephoned, you just hung up on me.
Hi, I'm Mohammad Adam Ali, generally known as Adam, and I play the role of Andrew Makepeace Ladd III in this play, Love Letters.
One thing about letters, you can't hang up on them.
You can tear up letters, though. Enclosed are the pieces. Send them to Angela Atkinson at Sarah Lawrence. I'm Tracy Hall Singer, and I play Melissa Gardner in Love Letters, which is a play written by A.R. Gurney. It's going to be staged at the Lionel Went from the 13th to the 16th of February at 7:30 p.m. I do hope you'll come. I think it's a lovely way of showing this amazing relationship. I play Melissa Gardner. She's extremely privileged. She is so rich that she has more money than she knows what to do with.
It's quite a brilliant play, actually. It's one of the best scripts I've read, and one of the best plays I've acted in. And playing next to Tracy, it's just two people, two characters who tell their story, their lives unfold through a series of letters. So it's really a funny play. It keeps you in giggles from the very first line onwards. It's got all the emotions. It's a roller coaster. It's got their romance, their bitterness, their troubles, their tribulations, their career path, their lives as they keep going apart and coming back together at various intervals, and the underlying mutual trust, love, affection that they have for each other right through the entire period of 50.
Hello, and I'm Nafisa Amiruddin, director of the play Love Letters. It's going to be on the boards from the 13th to the 16th of February this year at the Lionel Went. So I suggest that you all go out there and get your tickets. Why Love Letters? Well, it's Valentine's weekend, and we thought might be quite appropriate to have something like this happening at that time. We did do a production of this play in a very much smaller space in 2008 and 2011, but we think that it has relevance yet, and there'll be a whole new audience that would experience a different form of storytelling, because that's what drama and all art really is.
Congratulations on getting into Briarcliff. I hear it's great.
Thank you for your note about Briarcliff. It's not great, and you know it. In fact, it's a total pit. But it's close to New York, and I can take the train in and take drawing at the Institute 3 times a week. And in 2 years, if I stick it out, Mummy's promised I can go and live in Florence. I hope you like Yale.
Speaking about lives, events, incidents, sometimes ordinary, sometimes extraordinary. And we all see tiny moments of ourselves and our experiences when we visit the theatre especially. So this is a play that spans about 50 years, 20th century, 1940s, spanning world wars, a lot of turbulence, and of course a time which didn't have cell phones up until the end. Telephones were just there and getting quite common. Letter writing was the means of communication. So we see 2 lives drawn out. So it's funny, it's bittersweet, it's sad, there's tragedy, and there's comedy. Something for everyone.
Would you consider coming to the Yale-Dartmouth game Saturday, October 28th?
I'll be there.
Uh-oh, damn. I'm sorry, Melissa. I've got to cancel. My parents have decided to visit that weekend, and they come first, according to them. My mother says she'd love to have you with us, but my father thinks you can be somewhat distracting.
It's a brilliant roller coaster of a play. You just have to watch it. It's storytelling in a very unusual way. One normally sees interactive performances, and this one challenges the actors because we play to each other but not really with each other. We're playing out to the audience through our letters, and yet we, I think, manage to capture the essence of their lives and engage the audience through that process. So it's quite a different experience. Please come and watch it. Andy Ladd comes from a middle-class family, and he journeys through. So the story tells you also about the impact of values, of family, of ambition, politics, all that through the humor and the ups and downs of the relationship between the two of them.
You and your parents, let me know when you decide to grow up.
How about the Harvard game, November 16th?
Do you plan to grow up at the Harvard game?
Give me a chance. I might surprise you.
This relationship is special. It's about a series of letters that is written between Melissa and her friend, her childhood friend, Andrew Makepeace Ladd III. And they start writing to each other when they're about 6 years old. They're in grade 2. And so that's in the late 1930s. And then this relationship spans about 5 decades and ends up like in the late 80s or early 90s, around there, when they're both in their late 50s. And she's really wild. She's rebellious. I think she's a real problem with authority, whereas he's very conservative. I mean, he's a Republican.
When it's warmer out, can I come over and swim in your pool?
No, you can't. I have a new nurse named Miss Hawthorne who thinks you'll give me infantile paralysis.
Will you help me go down and get milk and cookies during recess?
He's from a very traditional family upbringing, whereas she's from a broken home, and this kind of, through them both you see very opposing views of what family is, what marriage is, what it means. And I think one of the clever things about the writer A.R. Gurney and this style, which is doing it through letters, is you're speaking in the first person. And we never really talk a lot when we do speak. We don't speak in long monologues. That's something really nice about the letters. And because of that style, you get a lot of details about what's going on in the background, but it's quite subtle. It's in one line, for instance, you know that you're in the 1950s because Andrew has joined the Navy, and he says he's protecting America from communism. So it's during that, the McCarthy time and invasion of Korea, things like that. So it doesn't go into those things. You just know you can infer a lot from how it's written and what is written.
Will you help me go down and get milk and cookies during recess?
I will, if you don't ask me to marry you again.
I will not write personal notes in class. I will not write personal notes in class. I will not. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Love, Andy Ladd.
Hi, I'm Nadira Adam Ali, and together with Muhammad Adam Ali, we produce Love Letters in February at the Lionel Went next month, 13th to the 16th of February. Love Letters, we originally got the script in 1994, and it took us that long in 2008 to finally do the play for the first time, and it had to be Tracy with Adam. I mean, she's just perfect for the role, and Adam plays the role with his usual style. And then we did it again in 2011, and after a long break of 14 years, we've come back to do it once more, because there's a whole generation that has probably missed it, and it's relevant to every age, every time, every period. Performing Arts Company has been known to produce plays which are hilarious, which are mature, and you know, this fits the genre. It has an underlying note of seriousness also to it. So yes, come watch the play next month, and tickets are available online on boxoffice.lk. Come share the enjoyment of the play with us.
I made this myself. It's not Santa Claus. It's a kangaroo jumping over a glass of orange juice. Do you like it? I like you. Love, Melissa.
My mother says I have to apologize in writing. I apologize for sneaking into the girls' bathhouse while you were changing into your bathing suit. Tell Miss Hawthorne I apologize to her too.
I mean, the love between Andrew and Melissa is really clear. And I think it takes you on a real journey. Will they get together? Will they not get together? Why don't they get together? What's wrong with him? What's wrong with her? It's really quite an intimate and lovely story. And I'm really enjoying being a part of it. This is the third time that the Performing Arts Company is doing this production, so it's the third time working with Nafisa and Adam and Nadira, and it's always lovely. And what we're discovering this time around is we're doing it after a period of 13 years, I think. And I think Adam and I are now finally kind of close to the actual age of the people we're playing. Well, Adam is, but I'm not.
I hope that you will all come to it. It's brilliantly written, and the moments in it are very, very poignant. And I think it will appeal to a whole range of audiences. So looking forward to seeing all of you in February at the Lionel Wendt Theatre at Love Letters by the Performing Arts Company.
It's a really enjoyable process. It's amazing to do it with a lovely company. Everything's going really well. We're really excited about sharing this performance with you, and I hope we'll see you at the Lionel Wendt. And the box plan is open. All the details are out on all the Performing Arts Company social media, so make sure you check it out. Here is a picture I drew of you and me without our bathing suits on. Guess which one is you? Don't show this to anyone. I love you.
Here is a picture of Miss Hawthorne without her bathing suit on.
You can't draw very well, can you?
It's a brilliant experience for me playing next to Tracy. She's one of the finest actresses in the country, and I think the role of hers is written for her, really, and she does a great job with it, so makes my task a lot easier in playing the Folly role to hers. Please do come and watch, presented by the Performing Arts Company through the Valentine's weekend of the 13th to the 16th.